Hello everyone, welcome to the course. Having a data in front of you, what do you think? What you need to do? Okay, it's simple. Basically, when you get a data, you have to make the data clean. That means you are not capable of doing any analysis, building any machine learning objects with any inconsistent data set. So that is why you have to clean the data first. So at first, we have to load our dataset in our Jupyter Notebook environment. So go to ChatGPT and we'll command ChatGPT to provide us the required code. So as you can see that I have written, give me a Python code to load an Excel data. Now hit enter. You can see that how fast ChatGPT provides you the required Python code. So let's understand our code because it is very important to understand your code. Without understanding the code, you will not be able to a perfect data scientist, right? Okay. So at first you can see that ChatGPT provides us this command where it is written that pip install pandas. So pip is a command and install is another command used to install any library that is necessary to perform any particular task with Python programming. So pandas is a library or a package that is necessary to perform any task for any data frame object. So as we are going to load a data set in Excel format, which is basically a data frame format, so we need the library pandas to modify it, to make any analysis, any adjustment or anything in Python. So if you are a beginner and if your Jupyter notebook has no installation of pandas, you have to copy the code, go to Jupyter notebook, paste it here, and now you have to press the shift key and hit the enter. So you can see that the pandas package is installed. Let's see the next lines of code. So you have finished installing the pandas library, right? So you have to import the pandas package or the pandas library in your Jupyter notebook. You can see this line of code where it is written that import pandas as PD. So it is commanding the Jupyter notebook that import the pandas library you just installed as PD. As means alias PD. So that means whenever you write the PD in your code, it refers to any task done from the pandas library. So as we are dealing with the data frame, so whenever you can see any code written with the alias PD, that means for this particular data frame we are working any task that comes from the pandas library, right? Yes. After that you can see that the line of code given by ChatGPT, and here we can see that it begins with the Excel underscore file and then an equal sign, right? So Excel underscore file is our variable and the equal to means that something is loaded in our variable name. So what is loaded in our variable name? So here you can see that your underscore Excel underscore file dot xlsx. So you can see that it is written replace your underscore Excel underscore file dot xlsx with the path to your Excel file. That means it is telling us to replace this thing with the path where we have stored our practice data. So if we go to here, you can see that our practice data is sales data dot xlsx and it is stored in a this path. We access this path from the document section to courses to Python plus ChatGPT to data science and then the resources section. So however, we do not need to mention the path because in the folder resources we have opened our ipynb file. So that is why if we just name this sales data.xlsx, then it will work smoothly. After that, you can see another line of code df underscore pd dot read excel and the excel underscore file within the bracket, right? So here df is the variable and this particular function or the particular line of code is loaded into the df variable. So let's see what is loaded. You can see that the pd dot, that means here we are working to load the data, our excel file in the jupyter notebook, and to load the data we are using the read dot underscore excel function, and this function comes from the pandas library. That is why to call the function to load our excel file, we have to use the alias pd to mention that the read underscore excel function is comes from the pandas library, and then within the bracket we have input the excel underscore file variable, which is this variable within which we have loaded the name or the path of our excel data. And after that it used the print function to show the first 5 rows of our data frame stored in the df variable. The dot head is a function which is used to show the first 5 rows of our data frame. So just copy the code, go to jupyter notebook, paste it here, and we have to replace our dataset name, which was sales data.xlsx. If we go to here, you can see that sales data.xlsx, and now we do not need to use the function print because it works automatically with the dot head method. So just press the shift key and hit enter. Here you can see that our dataset is loaded in our Jupyter notebook. So this is all to load the dataset. In the next video, you will see how to deal with missing values in the dataset. Thank you.